All of the hostage stories are heartbreaking, and I stress that, but perhaps none more so than that of the Bibas family. Taken captive from Kibbutz Nir Oz on October 7th was Yarden Bibas, his wife Shiri, their then 9-month-old baby Kfir, and 4-year-old Ariel, who turns 5 tomorrow in captivity. Well, joining us now from Kfar Saba is Tomer Keshet, a cousin of Yarden Bibas. And Tomer, first of all, I just want to ask you your mood and that of your family, the extended family of the Bibas. It does always seem every time we're getting maybe some reason for optimism towards a deal. Prime Minister Netanyahu came back from Washington. Maybe there were hopes that would lead it. Now, again, something else has come up, this pending attack or not from Iran. So just give a sense of how that plays with the emotions of you and your family members.
It's not easy. It's not easy to get on this roller coaster of emotions when you get hopeful that things are going to turn out different this time, and then it returns to the status quo of there's nothing going on. Our loved ones are not yet home. It's not easy to...
Understood. Now, if you were watching, you saw the clip, Prime Minister Netanyahu, and we do stress Hamas is the party, the guilty party, the evil party in this. But there are those who would feel that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not putting enough stress or emphasis on reaching a deal. What's your message and the family's message to him and the government at this time?
When I think of Ariel and Kfir, and Yarden and Shiri being held in the tunnels of Gaza by this evil organization that his number one intention is to harm us. I don't think that we can allow ourselves the luxury of letting an opportunity, a deal, go by. It's something that we need to, as a country, we need to make sure that we keep negotiating. It doesn't matter what the correct status or what the correct position is. The negotiations should keep going on all the time. And all of our top minds in Israel, I know that they can solve it. I know this sometimes, and I do lose hope from time to time. But when I think of our strength as Israelis, I know that there is no problem that we can solve together. And if our government is willing to keep this negotiation going all the time, I know that a solution will be found. But if we let ourselves say things like we should not negotiate because someone from our government is not interested, or we shouldn't negotiate because now Hamas is refusing. No, drag them to the negotiation table and tell them it's time to negotiate, it's time for a deal, and there will be a solution.
Right. Now, as you were talking, I did say at the beginning, all the stories of the hostages are heartbreaking and terrible, but the reality is that the story of Kfir and Ariel and their images have become such a symbol of the inhumanity of what's happening there to the hostages, what happened there on October 7th and beyond. And maybe what's your message to the world, the international community? They talk about the children in Gaza, all eyes on Rafah. And yet here we have these two little children. The situation happens. So your message now also to the wider world on that.
I want to start with the message that I got, and it may surprise you, but people around the world care. We got a video clip of people in Melbourne, Australia. They gather around, had a cake, and a candle for Ariel. And they lit this candle as a candle of hope, as a message that Ariel needs to come home and be with his grandmother. He needs to be with his cousins. He needs to play with them. And I think that we can't allow ourselves, again, as we can't normalize having children in the hands of terrorists and say it's for a good cause. I mean, as the opposite direction. Not, of course, not our direction, but we cannot say it, because if we say it's okay that children are being held at terrorists' hands, then we lost as a society. We lost our values, we lost our moral core, and we lost our heart. Because families, mother, father, children, I think that I can speak as a member of the human race, as a father. I think it's above everything. And my message to the world, to answer your question, don't give up. Don't give up on our values. Don't give up on our loved ones. In this case, it's a family from Niroz in Israel. But if we let this be the new normal, the situation will become more and more dire and more dangerous to the citizens of the world. So I propose this a simple request. Tomorrow, it's the 5th of August. Ariel is going to celebrate. I don't know if we can call it a celebration, but we will think about Kfir's birthday, 5th birthday in Gaza in the hands of terrorists.
Right, Ariel's birthday.
Ariel. I keep thinking of Kfir.
Of course.
Of course, it's Ariel. Kfir had his first birthday in captivity, which is terrible. So tomorrow it's Ariel's birthday. Light a candle for him to show that we will get him back, and make a wish of hope, and go the extra mile. Post it on Instagram, post it on the social networks, because the world needs to remember that we didn't forget.